Hello everybody, NerdDad5000 back with another reaction video. If this is your first time at the channel, just take a second and click that subscribe button. It's easy, all you have to do is...
Oh, that wasn't the release. Who knows what that did?
And you're subscribed. Also take a second to click that bell icon so you continue to get notifications of any time I release a new video. If this is not your first time to the channel, welcome back, of course. We are here for Season 1, Episode 2 of Marvel's What If. This episode is titled, What If T'Challa Became a Star-Lord? Interesting wording, I thought, for the title. Makes it sound like maybe there's more than one Star-Lord, and then I was thinking, oh yeah, it's now we're talking about the multiverse, so of course there's more than one Star-Lord. But for an instant, I thought, like, you know, maybe in the MCU there was more than one Star-Lord, and all we were seeing was Peter as Star-Lord. But I guess, like I say, now it's multiverse, multiple Star-Lords, multiple universes, so looks like this episode is going to be about the Ravagers. They come to Earth, they pick up T'Challa instead of Peter, and then we see how he grows up, and we're going to see what the differences are between this story and the Guardians of the Galaxy movie that we've seen. Can't wait to get into it, because last episode was really, really good. Liked watching Peggy become Captain Carter. So let's see what happens now that T'Challa is picked up by Yondu. Season 1, Episode 2, What If T'Challa Became a Star-Lord? Here we go.
The galaxy. To your eyes, 100 billion points of light. But where you see light, I see worlds and the countless stories that fill them. But in a multiverse of infinite possibility,
Yep, there we go.
is your destiny determined by your nature? Or by the nature of your world?
Looks like Star-Lord coming in after the purple orb. Looks the same so far.
Drop it! Drop it now!
Oh,
Who are you?
I am just an ordinary junker. But
yeah,
there is
that's not
one
Peter.
name you may know me by.
Oh, my Star-Lord! I'm a huge fan of your work. What are you doing here?
That was not the reaction I was expecting.
This is the Star-Lord, legendary outlaw. Steals from the powerful and gives to the powerless. Should we be bowing? I feel like we should be bowing.
What are you doing? We don't do that here.
Of course you would be humbled. Classic Star-Lord.
this is way different.
Surely something this powerful is better off in my hands.
It's just that my boss, Ronan, super intense. But I could be convinced to make a career change.
Appreciate the interest. We're all staffed up.
Oh, totally get it. But at least now I get to spar with you.
I guess if that's really what you want.
Oh, it shall be the honor of my life. Should I not use the gun?
Go ahead.
Really?
Please.
No, it's not a problem. I could get rid of it.
It's okay.
You sure?
Go ahead, use the gun.
Oh, that is so generous of you.
Ready?
Oh, yes. Oh. Do not disappoint my lord. So nibble, so spry.
I'm right here. Hit me.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
That is what we're here for. Do it again, but this time faster, harder.
Really?
I barely moved. Hit me.
Classic Star-Lord.
Now I almost feel bad.
You can hear that. You might be able to. That's the dog in the background scratching. She's got an itch.
Well, I have hired Wes.
Oh, he's gonna take him.
Please, Ravager. We have to outnumber him.
A Ravager never flies solo.
Anything? Nothing?
I said a Ravager never flies solo.
Is that some kind of catchphrase?
There he is.
You had me worried for a second.
Who's the Sleeping Beauty?
A new recruit.
You know, if we wanted to have some real fun, we'd make like the old days and sell this bad boy to the highest bidder.
If we still made like the old days, you'd only have half of your teeth. Wouldn't you rather use it to jumpstart the Krellorian's dying star? No treasure is worth as much as the good that can be done with it.
That's my boy.
Wow. This is way different.
Though our hero's destiny might lie in the stars above,
Hi,
the
Watcher.
beginning of his journey was much more down to earth.
I am tired of living in a bubble. There's an entire world out there, Baba.
Yes, one of war, violence, hatred.
There must be more, but we must be brave enough to search for it.
There's someone who has ventured out into the greater world. Let me assure you, all you will find there is destruction and pain.
What you call destiny is just an equation. A product of variables.
Oops.
Right place, right time. Or in some instances, the wrong place.
There he was
at
back
the
there,
wrong time.
watching.
As fate would have it, at that very moment, a Ravager spacecraft was arriving on Earth to abduct the spawn of the celestial ego. But in this universe, Yondu outsourced the assignment to his subordinates.
You morons grabbed the wrong kid.
Not so fast, Captain. 2 sea holes, 2 ear holes, 1 8 hole. Everything checks out.
Does this really look like Peter Quill to y'all?
Sure, I don't know. All humans look alike to me.
No,
Cosmic
taser face.
readings where he was took nearly broke our dial.
You sure don't seem too freaked out about all this, kid. What you doing out there all by yourself anyway?
Exploring the world.
Sounds fun. But why stop at one world, huh? When we can show you all of them.
Wow. So Yondu picking him up actually changed Yondu. Nice place. It's funny their name is still Ravagers, though, even though they're not really ravaging.
Oh, how about when you armed the Ankaran resistance?
Oh man, barely made it out of that one.
How exactly did you stop Thanos? Oh, no.
I'm a big enough man to admit when I'm wrong. T'Challa here showed me there was more than one way to reallocate the universe's resources.
Sometimes the best weapon in your arsenal is just a good argument.
Although I still assert my plan was not without its merits.
Please. Pretty sure it's still just genocide, big guy.
And I'm pretty sure it's efficient.
You are the Star-Lord. You saved my home world from a Kree invasion.
All in a day's work.
No, it took several days. Let us take a picture to send to my wife and daughter.
I would prefer...
You look terrible. I look great.
I don't know. He looks pretty good from where I'm standing.
Oh, Nebula.
Hey, Cha-Cha. The big guy know you have this?
You know he gardens now. He really has changed.
The past doesn't. You still wear your past around your neck. You ever think of going back?
When I was young, Yondu attempted to return me to Wakanda. It had been destroyed.
Wakanda's destroyed.
You lost your home, and now you save everyone else's.
Something like that.
Do I have a job for you? The Embers of Genesis. Nutrient-rich cosmic dust from an ancient supernova with the power to terraform entire ecosystems.
We could feed billions of people on millions of worlds and eradicate hunger across the galaxy.
Don't tell Captain Genocide over here. You must spoil his fun.
New guy's pretty funny.
I thought you work alone, daughter.
She's your offspring?
Adopted.
It's a long story. I've been trying to get him into counseling.
So who's the mark?
Tanalier Tavon.
The Collector.
As in the most ruthless kingpin in the intergalactic underworld?
This is suicide, T'Challa. You dig? This maniac won't do you the kindness of killing you. He'll dissect you for a science project, frame whatever's left, and hang you up on the wall. So long as the Collector's involved, we are not.
He's gonna go do it anyway.
We are Ravagers. We do not back down from a fight.
No. We steal from the rich and give to the poor. Just like that Earthling folk hero of yours, right? Robin Leach.
Robin Hood.
Welcome to Sherwood, my lady.
Robin Leach.
That's our racket.
We've been picking pockets for loose coins. Then it's time we rob the bank.
Never have been any good at saying no to you, kid.
The Embers will be housed with the rest of his conquests. Here.
A museum that doubles as his base of operations. A mining colony and the severed head of an ancient celestial being.
He's got the Black Order doing security. Take it from me. They're bad news. How do you plan on sneaking past them?
I don't. I'm gonna knock on their front door, like a lady.
My Lady Nebula, Captain Udonta, I'm here to fetch you for my master.
Yondu and I will pose as sellers looking to unload that orb you recovered on Morag. But really, it'll be T'Challa inside.
Our head of security, Proxima Midnight.
Looks like they got an exhibit running the museum.
Hold it. Security scan.
And that is when you cause the distraction.
Stop! I thought we were faking it!
Yeah, well, Try calling me Captain Genocide again, new guy.
Captain Genocide!
The Ravagers will start a riot, drawing the attention of the Black Order.
All units report to our position.
Now, Yondu and Nebula are free to distract the Collector so that I can search for the embers.
Oh, there he is flying. Okay, we saw that in the trailers.
A perfect plan! What could possibly go wrong?
I present to you Tanalir Tivan, the Collector.
Oh, my dearest Nebula, aren't you a sight for sore eye? Forgive me, I couldn't help myself.
If it's all the same to you, I'd just as soon get on with it.
And to think I'm old enough to remember when the Ravagers used to be fun.
If you boys are done gossiping, I brought what you asked.
Yeah, Space Dog.
The collection is much bigger than I anticipated. All this suffering, and for what?
My guess, he's compensating for something.
Howard!
Yeah, or small, if you catch my drift.
You are quite articulate for a duck.
That, sir, is very close-minded.
You know, I'm looking for something. The embers of Genesis. You know where I can find them.
Cosmic Flora down the hall. Take a Louis at the Frost Giants, a Hard Ralph at the Cronins.
Screw it. Give me the tour.
That didn't set off any alarms or anything. Oh, big street fight. Oh, jeez.
The Ravagers? It's a diversion. Sound the alarms. Lock down the building.